All right, guys. Got Back-Bis today. 84 days out from the novice appearance. Weighing in at 196 again today. But it's fine. We're going to eat probably in a lower deficit than normal today. Uh, it's already kind of late, and I have dinner waiting at home because work bought us lunch. But we pretty much fasted until now. Smacked one of the honey stinger waffles and had the protein shake around like 3 o'clock. So we're not completely empty, but feeling good. The pre-workout's hitting. We're not too tired after work, so we're gonna get all set up, go hit some back buys, hopefully go move some good weight. I'll catch you guys in there. Setting up our first set here of the pull down. Get into it with some good working sets. I think we're gonna pair with our straight arm pull down here in just a minute. We'll see how the shoulders are feeling though. Oh. 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 Ah. 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 Oh. Nice. It's feeling good. Maybe we'll pop that up a little bit and shoot for an 8 to 12 rep range. We'll see though. Let's get into these straight arm pull downs and see what's going on. Oh, shoulders are feeling pretty good today. So, oh yeah, nice. Oh, nice. Cool. So set one felt pretty good. So I think we're gonna pop this up and see where that takes us. We will especially take it after how yesterday's show, or when was it? Thursday's chest day. Actually. Nice. We'll take it. We'll take that any day, not gonna lie. Getting some good contraction out of that. Coming into our third set of the pull downs. Feeling real good still. Gonna shoot for 10 here at 170 again. Oh, not if I don't put my grips on right though. Should be good though. Feeling good. I know I keep saying that, but it's one of the first days after work at least that I felt still pretty energized. This is crazy. Still moved like 60 today, so which is pretty cool. Not too bad. Nice. I'll still take it. Maybe I'll meet in the middle at 160 for this last set. We'll see though. Hitting our last set of the straight arm pull down. I think I'm gonna try to sit at the top of this stretch for a little longer at the last couple ones of these. Really ride the bar on the way up. Damn. That's one way to do it. Check that too. Nice. We'll definitely take that. Good shit. All right. On the last set of our pull downs here today, gonna shoot for 10. Not gonna lie, we'll take 8 though. Also, sorry if that audio keeps bouncing all around volume-wise. I'm trying to get the sensitivity of the mic to just pick me up and not the background music. I think I was talking about that a little bit yesterday. But we'll see how that's working. If not, we might just have to fix it in post. But I'm not gonna lie, I ain't paid for the full version of Resolve yet, DaVinci. So no voice isolation feature for me yet, unless I go in and do all the manual settings for it. And even then, it's not really the same. But we're just gonna hope that messing with the sensitivity, the mics fixed it. Either way though, let's get into our last set. Nice. You know, still, we'll take it. Getting real good burn out of the back right now. So check that off as one good working set. All right. So we're getting into our single arm dumbbell row. Not gonna lie, this has become one of my favorites since swapping gyms after my schedule changes at work. I miss the ISO row machine. Oh, there's an ISO row right next to you. Nah, bro, it's different. That's why we just go back to the basics. Nice and simple. Who doesn't love a nice dumbbell row? Not gonna lie, this isn't my favorite bench for it, but I really didn't want to swap for the bench over there. So we're just gonna make it work. Nice. Easy, clean, simple. Not gonna lie, these aren't my favorite grips for this, but it's definitely a new type of feel and tension to it that I wish I would have had in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie, because I started doing it with the loops just around my wrists, and it's definitely good. I think that one's probably better overall, but it's kind of hard to get the right feel for it and where it's supposed to like sit on your scapula, I guess. No, I guess scapula's not the right term. On your rear delts and your shoulder blades, you know. I don't know. You know, maybe now that I'm thinking about it, this one is a little bit better because I feel like I can get a little bit more weight on it. But you know, at the end of the day, it's whatever feels best, right? Whatever you're getting the best connection with, best pump with, that is what's going to get you results. Here we are, coming into our last set of the face pulls. I think we're going to try and hit as many partials at the end as we can. That or try to just fight the eccentric as much as we can. Kind of depends on what gives out first. Let's find out. Whew. You know, I'll take that. Take that any day. Last set of our single arm row. And then we'll go over to some seated row. I think we're just gonna go as scheduled on these. Yeah. Nice and clean. We'll take that any and every day of the week. Gonna start up our seated cable row. Went for the little bit wider of a neutral grip handle today. Feel like I got my overhand work in. Do plenty of the overhand movements, but I'm not gonna lie, I've really been growing fond of these neutral grips. I feel like I get a way better of a pull. Maybe that's just, because my hand's in this way. Maybe it's just because I've got a little bit of a messed up shoulders. Kind of hard to know. Nice. Love that. Get a start on these shrugs and get into pretty much the second leg of back there. We got through our big first working sets. Now we're gonna get a little bit more into the niche stuff. Niches and more of the accessory, personal stuff that I enjoy. Not gonna lie, almost all the back day is pretty enjoyable though. And I think shrugs is one of the best parts of it. Not gonna lie. We only have the one shrug movement on today. But not gonna lie, I feel like hitting these real heavy just a couple times a week is worth it. And kind of really all it needs. I had that Kelso shrug thrown in there for a little bit, but I feel like the dumbbells really just get all that I need. Nice. Not gonna lie, still kind of trying to figure out where I'm gonna put the lav mic when I've got a compression on. Because I don't know necessarily if that's the best sound quality. I thought I was getting like a lot of that rubbing sound from it being up against my neck. But who knows? I'm not gonna lie, I can't see my audio bar from here on the camera. But gonna get into some of our rear cable flies. You probably already saw set getting this intro a little out of order, but it was getting too damn hot, so I had to talk while I took my shirt off so that I could justify taking the shirt off in a shot. I guess no. Even with these fans going, it's still way hot in here. But that's probably because of the pre-workout I took. Got a really thermogenic one right now. You know, I'm not gonna lie. As much as I love these Breathe Divinity shirts, I feel like I don't fill them out as well now that I'm going into the cut. Maybe that's just because I got a little bit of a bigger size than I probably should have, but I feel like it just doesn't do as much across the midsection as the Breathe Divinity ones do. But I mean, still looks good. Feels the best, I'm not gonna lie. Love the Silver Regime ones. It's almost like a second skin with how thin it is. But these thicker ones, kind of nice. They're nice for sure. And no shade to Breed Divinity. Love that shit. Just feel like I'm probably not as crazily proportioned as I should be for Breed Divinity. You see those athletes. Move the mic again. Also lowered it. So again, sorry for the volume if it's messed up, but this is a learning curve. We're figuring it out though. Gonna hit our second and last set of this. Only hit 2 of the seated since I do a lot of rowing on my back days in general. Gonna get this started up. Oh, I didn't even start my music yet. Let go. Nice. We'll take it. Gonna finish up our rear delt work. This is one of our last back movements today. We've got this, and then we'll hit our extensions. But that's at the very end. I like to do my extensions as a finisher. Not gonna lie. After this, we've pretty much just got biceps, a little bit of core, and then our forearm work. So we're about to start flying through these. Oh, damn, that feels good. Oh. Gonna get our bicep set started. Got some good old fashioned curls, and then we'll do our seated incline curls. That's our superset today for this. Muscle through some of those last ones there, but we'll take what we can get. Today's supposed to be our move weight day anyways. Got our seated inclines. Not gonna lie, I don't know if I can pick between this and the Bayesian curls, which one I like more. Sometimes I feel like I get a gnarly pump from the Bayesians, but the tension here on these incline curls is just a little too good to pass up sometimes. Nice. The perfect line of, is my bicep gonna explode and rip in half? Or am I on my way to 20-inch biceps? The world may never know. Gonna finish up our last set of our crunches. Then we're done with our ab work for today. And we'll start up our forearm work. And, oh, I lied. We still got what is it? What's the name of it? Oh, our chest supported Y raise. We still got to hit that later. So we'll probably start that up after we finish these bicep sets. I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of cooking me today. So we're moving a little slow through that, but I mean, oh, you know, at least it's a decent pump for biceps. Oh, sick. Oh, man, that always drains you. Just a little bit. But we made it. gonna hit our last set of the seated incline curls. Still got one more set of the normal curls, but we'll wrap up these incline curls, and then we'll get started on our forearm and our shoulder work that we still have left. We've got that Y raise left still. Oh, and our back extensions. Man, I just keep finding workouts to do. I got a whole, you wouldn't believe it, but I've got at least like 6 workouts of them. Oh. Nice. Nice. You know, I wish I knew. This one was flat. Hopefully it'll even out in the future. I'm gonna start up these hammer curls. I think we only got 3 sets of them, and then we're back onto the back extensions. You know, my elbow still been bugging me on these ones. I don't know what it is. It's like holding it neutral almost. So it causes that tendonitis to flare up. Get this last set of bicep curls done and over with. As much as I love a good bicep pump, not gonna lie, like my biceps being on fire is like one of those weirdest feelings for me. Not weird, but like, oh, I can stand everything being sore except like my biceps. I don't know what it is. Alright. Just a couple more. Nice. We'll take that. Let's get these forearm curls done and over with. We only got 3 sets of the forearms today. kind of put these off today. But these have helped my shoulder health out a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Just doing the Y raises. Oh, I don't slide on it today. That's an exhausting one. Got our last exercise here. Gonna hit 3 sets of the back extension, and then probably hit a real quick pose down, and go home. It's almost 11 o'clock already, and I still gotta eat dinner. Maybe get some Dead by Daylight games in, but we'll see. Kind of bet everyone's asleep already, so I might have to solo queue some killer. But you know, I don't mind playing Springtrap. Also, I hope I'm in frame. Worst case scenario, you get to just listen to me yap while I'm like half out of frame for this first set. But you know, I guess only time will tell. And that's one that burn always gets you. Nice. Set 2. And I was right. Top of my head was out of frame. So we messed with it a little bit. Now, maybe my whole head's out of frame. I don't know. I can't remote shoot on this all the time. Well, I can. But it'll kill my phone and the camera battery. So we just winging it. Because I forgot to turn the screen again so I could see myself in the reflection of the reflection. But it is what it is. Nice. Let's get this last set wrapped up. And then get to the pose down. I'm ready. Ready for dinner. Ready to go to bed. I'm not gonna lie. I know I was just talking about getting some games in, but we'll see. Great back day. Not gonna lie. Got some good weight moved. Good pumps, good tension. Let's get this pose down done. Nice little pose down for today. Getting there. You know, 196 is looking leaner and leaner every day. So, I guess we'll just take it, still, still doing pretty good. We'll take the progress. We're staying in the deficit. Been sitting at around 16 to 1800 on the day, depending on. Way under maintenance still, so losing weight. It's going. Still got 85 days. That's what? A little over 12 weeks? 12 weeks in a day? Plenty of time. It's at least 12 more pounds to drop, which would put us really close to our goal. I think we're shooting for 180 by the end of this. And I think that'll be a decently peeled. Hopefully better be single-bodied or single-digit body fat, but it's only time will tell. I don't know. I could have a lot of internal fat to go. Never been this. This is the leanest I've ever been, so it's a learning experience every day. But we're making it work. Well, I think that's all I got for today, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. Make sure to come back for tune back in for next episode on probably Monday. Maybe we'll get it out on Tuesday. Kind of depends, because I'm pretty sure I work all day Monday, and then we'll hit another late night gym. But I'll catch you then. I appreciate you guys hanging out.